G'day, legends. James Greenshields from Emergent Leaders Foundation here. If the type of person who believes what I'm just about to say is pretty doom and gloom, then in all probability you're not actually hearing what I'm saying. If you're the type of person who says we've just got to get through it, then please just sit on the couch or continue scrolling doing something else. But if you realise in the Western world we're in a bit of a pickle, then you'll probably be interested in what I'm just about to say. Let's have a look at it. Politicians. Politicians seem at the moment to be more interested in, self-serving their own political agenda than actually doing what we've asked them to do in the service of our nations, be that here or overseas, which could possibly be to unite us in a common narrative for the betterment of our country and humanity. We've got a healthcare system which seems to be more interested in making the bottom dollar look good than it does living up to its namesake, possibly helping people live a healthy life. We've got an education system which is putting incredible stress on our young people. For what? Is it actually doing what an education system is truly meant to do if you step back a moment? Possibly help a person understand who they truly are, what their passion and purpose are, and how to express that in a way in which is of service to the world. That could possibly be really good for an education system. Let's look at people who are expressing themselves in ways of service. Police, emergency services, defence personnel put their lives on the line. How much adverse medical conditions has gone through those organisations? It's out of the wazoo currently and doesn't appear to be getting better. Is this wrong? Is it bad? Wrong question. We currently, though, have agencies, people, factions out there in the community who jump on an emotionally charged issue and use it to further their own campaign. And that will often be to get publicity, which therefore gets money, which therefore allows them to exist. But what real change happens? We've got people raving on about women's domestic violence and saying that it's a women's issue. Well, it's not a women's issue, it's a community issue. But let's flip the coin. We've got Australian Bureau of Statistics saying that the biggest killer of Australian men between 15 and 44 remains suicide. Now, unfortunately, with a statistic like that, it misses the actual point because it's not the cause. Suicide's not the cause. The cause is an emotionally illiterate society, which means that a person doesn't understand how not to suppress shame and guilt, and so therefore metastasize it into either numbness or extreme pain, resulting in the same thing, which is a choice to remove themselves from the planet. And mental health initiatives aren't necessarily doing anything about that. Some are, more are, but there are a lot, particularly the big ones, are not. They're surface level, trying to boost resilience, but the problem is resilience by nature requires an adversary, so therefore they're going to continue to have the adversary within themselves, their inner demons. And all you are is equipping them to manage the situation, not to create a brighter future. Brighter future. Interesting question there, isn't it? Because is that what we're actually all about? I would suggest that's the actual question to ask. Are those things wrong? No. We've obviously had to get there as a society to have it so stark in our face to wake up. I help communities, individuals, organisations on a daily basis actually shift to more harmonic ways of being. But one of the things that I notice is the pain of the present moment has to exceed any perceived pain change may bring for them to actually want to move, be that an individual, a family, an organisation, or whatever, or a community. Communities have to actually own it internally instead of stop blaming. Instead of saying it's this, windmill movement that's coming in with sustainable energy, which is actually causing incredible environmental and personal injury. We won't go there, but it's having a dramatic effect. If we blame external, we disempower ourselves. It's the first step, is to ask this question: how do I empower myself? And in the process, am I willing to use that power to assist my community empower itself? They're the questions to ask. If you're the type of person who believes what I'm saying is an overgeneralization and we just need to weather the storm, then please I can't talk to you. If you're a naysayer who believes it's a bunch of over-exaggerated codswobble, then please go and talk to a horse. But if you're a type of person who realizes that the solution is never at the same level of the problem, that we actually need to fracture paradigms and we need to come together in some other form of unity, which we have not touched yet, but we actually have the ability to touch, then in all probability I can talk to you. If you're the type of person who wants to get off the couch and do something about it, be that in your community, your organization, or whatever, I can probably talk to you. If you're the type of person who gets exhausted too quickly and goes, it's bigger than me and I can't do anything about it, well, in all probability I can't talk to you. But if you know that you've touched the metrics of success in society and it's still left you hollow, you still haven't been able to get what you knew at the age of 18 you were meant to do, impress the world or make a dent in the universe, then in all probability I can talk to you. If you're a type of person who wants to bust paradigms and create a new way of leadership, because let's face it, it's not the time for the savior, the martyr to go in and save these communities, save men, that has to die because it's not effective. If it was effective, we would have been saved many, many eons ago. It's not effective because it is an immature archetype of the empowerer. It is the empowerer's time now, the mature archetype, and they come through empowered leadership to go into communities, to go into organizations, to be in families, to be able to actually lead people through the quagmire to the better future, to the bigger vision. If you're interested in that, I'm running a webinar this Wednesday, the 18th of June, 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. If you want to join to discuss this, to discuss how to move forward, to be part of the solution, join me then. If you want it, you've got to message me. Don't worry about putting a comment below. Please, feel free to put comments below, but I'm not going to give you the link if you put a comment below. You have to direct message me. It's about taking action, isn't it? Trust you got something from it. Love you a long time. Be part of the solution, not the problem. Love you.